Hello and welcome to Leanne's makeup channel. Keep watching to learn how to do this look. The first thing I'm going to do is fill in my brows using the MAC Spiked Brow Pencil. I like to draw the underneath line first. This just helps to create the shape that I like. Next I'll draw the top line and then I'll fill in the gaps. I like to use less product in the front of my brow as I think it gives a more natural look. Don't forget to brush through with a spoolie just so that all the hairs are laying flat once you've finished. Next I'm going to take the P.Louise base in shade 2 and the P.Louise base brush, and I'm just going to carve out the underneath of my brow. Take your time with this as you do need to be precise. I'm going to pat any of the remaining product onto my lid. Make sure you do use a patting technique for this and a flat brush. This helps to set the product. There's no need to apply powder over the top. I also like to go around the top part of my brows as well, just to define those more, and then I'll blend any lines in with my fingers. I'm now taking shade Dreamy from the P.Louise Secret Sinner palette. I'm going to pop that into my crease area. I'm using the Bdellium Tools Pink Bamboo Crease Brush number 781 for this, as I'm now taking shade Climax from the same palette, and I'm going to apply that just on the edges of shade Dreamy using the Sigma E25 blending brush. I find a fluffy brush works well for this part, as it makes really light work of blending out the colours. I'm also making sure that I blend upwards towards my brow bone. I'm also going back in with my previous shade just to make sure it's super intense. Now I'm taking shade Love Struck and I'm going to be placing that into my crease. I'm using the Bdellium Tools Round Dome Shadow Brush number 768 for this. Make sure you go back in with your previous shades just to keep them nice and intense. This will also help to blend them seamlessly. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Lasting Drama Black Gel Liner and I'm going to apply this all over my lid using a flat brush. I like to use the Bdellium Tools 775 Duet Fibre Shader brush for this, as I find it really helps me be precise. I'm now going to buff that into my crease using the crease brush. This does dry down quickly, so it is important to go back in for more product if you need it. Keep buffing that in. Now I'm going back in with a little bit more of that Love Struck shade just to blend out those edges. Keep blending, it'll all work out in the end. Next, I'm taking the shade Black Sugar from the Too Faced White Chocolate palette. I'm just applying that on top of the black gel liner. I'm using the Spectrum CO6 Tulip Eye Contour brush. It's a nice large fluffier brush, so it helps to really pack on that glitter shade. Make sure that you also blend this up towards the brow bone, just so it blends in nicer with the other shadows. I'm now taking the lighter shade from the White Chocolate palette using a Bdellium Tools pencil brush. I'm just placing that into my inner corner and just under my brow bone. Now I'm taking the Maybelline black gel liner and I'm applying that to my waterline using another pencil brush. Again, because this dries quickly, make sure you smoke this out along the lash line with the brush as you go. I'm now going to take that orange shade and I'm going to place that just underneath where I've put the gel liner. I'm using a smudge brush for this. This is the Bdellium Tools 758 smudge brush. I find this works really well for smoking out colour underneath. Like we did above, I'm also going in with that yellow shade just to soften the edges of the orange. I'm now using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in shade NW15. I'm going to apply that all over. I'm using the Bdellium Tools Duet Fibre Foundation brush number 953 for this. Next I apply Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay underneath my eye area and use the same foundation brush just to blend that out. The shade I'm using is Fair Neutral. Next for lashes, these are my favourite lashes from Kiss and their style Splendor. And there we go, all done. Thanks for watching.